Welcome. Simo here. Continuing with Ratchet and Clank. Going towards getting the... I'm muted myself when I'm talking. Yeah, I played around with the audio a little bit for the microphone, and I've wanting to put a noise suppression and all that for mainly for my keyboard. I do have a mechanical keyboard that can be very loud, and with the up and coming of wanting to play zombies and all, Call of Duty zombies and all that, I want to be able to. I want to be able to do stuff. I want to be able to do things with it and not have to like worry about like worry about the noise and this and that and whatnot. Okay, so I was up to this bit. Yeah. So what plants have I got unlocked? I've got... Why am I here? Or was I leaving here to go here? Well done. Okay. So that's a bit. I'm just sitting. I'm going to be sitting in this section for a little, this area for a little while. I want to try a try a little trick if I can get it. If not, there's another thing I can just. There's other things that you can do. But we'll see what happens. I want to get I want to be getting as many bolts as I can tonight and see if we can try hit the million. Because I am at the point. I do want to finish it and start playing the next Ratchet and Clank. We'll start playing number 2. We need more speed to do that.
Well done! New!
If I can get that.
There's a trick in here I've seen. Don't know how easy it is to do. Oh, whatever I've done it wrong. We'll save and reload the level. If I can get this trick down, I'll work out exactly how it works. I'm trying to find out how to do it. With the actual trick I'm doing, if I can get it, I can take, like, within a minute you can get 10,000. You get 10,000 and it's got about 10,000 bolts a minute. do on top of this, I'm just trying to copy something on the saw. I don't know if it will work or not. We can only try and see it. I'll do one more, then we'll... You're meant to jump off. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse and repeat what I just did over and over until I get what I need. Because apparently I worked it out. Okay, this is strange, it's working, so I'm happy with this. So just doing that sort of it's slowly getting, it's giving a bit, which is pretty cool. 162, that dropped into 64. Yeah, how it works when there's no little dudes. Little dudes left if they still count or not. If I have to reset it. So the dudes here are dead, it doesn't... Okay, so we'll just save and reload and try again. Just do this and then rinse and repeat the same thing. I wonder how they do it out. It's actually... wonder it's actually done within the speedrun, because the speedrun's meant to have... there's a way to do it within the actual speedrun this trick. For the all check speedrun. For them to actually do this sort of thing where they rinse and repeat what I was just doing with an extensive amount of bolts. I was doing something right before, but this time I didn't. Yeah, I've done so that's basically what I was guessing what it is. There's to do with these little dudes, apparently they explode and do things. Yeah, it's interesting having something like this in the game. I never knew this was in the game. I only knew about another different glitch in which takes an immense amount of time to do. And you're not actually playing the game, you're just sitting there either holding a button, or you can either hold a button or put an elastic band around your controller to pretty much hold the button for you. Get one more just in case. See if by chance that counts. Okay, so that still works. So it's still the all those creatures and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I could just straight up just go in here and shoot one of them will die, and then we'll transform again, and just rinse and repeat the same thing I've been doing for like about 20 minutes now. And I started at like 35,000 35,000 volts at the start of this game, of this run. Took me a little while to work out what I was doing, but we got there. But yeah, no, I've got like, in like a little while, I've got 70,000, so that's not bad. It's actually not too bad. Like, you're always getting a few thousand. Fair bit. So not 1,000. 109,000. The thing is, you have to look up. I have to do this, and I have to do it like 7 times. Because if I don't do that, it just doesn't want to work. It doesn't work properly. For whatever reason, it doesn't work if you don't do it this way. It is lengthy. It does take a while, but if I were to do it the other way, I'd have to do it like what's called, like I gotta play the game like up to 8. Play through the whole game about 8 times. But I don't mind doing it this way or the other way. Hello Jim, how's it going, mate? How's your day? Where's Cam Simo? Dude, I'm gonna do one more of these flashy thingies. Nah, Jim, the what's called? So I want to use a green screen. I don't want to. It gave me 1,000. Well, 2,000 really. Then this gives 2,000. So it's not that. It's not actually as much as I thought it was. The camera is sitting in the box to the right of me. I did connect it up yesterday. I was playing around with it because I want to use a green screen. Because like I I'd want to put myself, like, say if I put myself on the screen, I'd want to either be bottom left, bottom right, whichever one works. But the thing is that I don't want to I don't want like my room. I don't really want my room in it because I haven't got a display or anything how to do it. So I want to use a green screen to make it look like that there's nothing behind me. So it just captures me and my chair pretty much. So it's just easy, and then I can move around and it doesn't distract the game too much. The quality of that camera is amazing. I also have to play around with my monitors a little bit. I need to either I'll probably my bottom one. I'll probably move it down a bit because of the way the camera sits, which I don't mind where it's sitting. It's the cable that's plugged into it is horrid. And it hits the other monitor, and I can't actually sit the camera there properly, so... the model of the camera, it is an OBS bot Tiny 2 Lite. The, Jim, it's up to you if you want to. The camera is not a, it's not a cheap camera. I was lucky to get it for the price I did, because it's where my older sister works. She was able to get her workplace discount. Yeah, no, Jim, the camera retail, it's like $300. It's not a cheap camera. I was able to get the upgraded version for about the same price as this being retailed. But decided to get the cheaper one because I was like, I don't need a higher quality, an extremely high quality camera. Jimmy can afford that. Mind you, the camera's got full AI capabilities. So, like, say you put your hand up in front of it in a certain way, and it will just the actual camera will pick it up, yeah. Okay, so there's no little dudes around here anymore, is there? Nope. Damn, okay, since they're all gone, I save and reload and do the same thing again. Yeah, no, they're not cheap. It's not a cheap camera, but it's a nice... From what I was doing, I was playing around with it. This camera, honestly, it's not too bad. I could just leave my bedroom light on. It works perfect. And it's got, like, it was pretty sick. I don't know what it's like with no light, but the way I see it is, doesn't matter what camera you use, you need some sort of light source with it, which will help out. I would like to have light, but because of how I've got my how I have my monitor set up, I would I'd instantly regret it, because I'd like look at the chat and I'm like, oh shit, there's a light, like, or even look at the above monitor, it's like there's just there'll be so much light in the way, and I'll be like, oh no. But the good part about where I want to put the camera, I'll be looking up at chat to read chat, and it will make it look like I'm looking at my camera. So hit 1, transform. I'm trying to dodge the little robotic dogs, because these things are what, apparently for whatever reason, whatever they do, they cause the issue. For the glitch of like the bulk count thing. So basically what it's meant to be is that creature that's just come in, they're coming in now. They're these like robot things that are in this level that you fight as Clank in this section. They're meant to spawn. They're meant to consistently keep on spawning. But you can make it in a way where it breaks it. And it what's got allows you just to farm bolts without even actually dealing damage to them or them actually spawning. On that right. So if I fall out of this, there should be explosion. Yep, explosions. Oops. So yeah, I gotta rinse and repeat this until I get a mill close. I want to do it until the actual clock of the trophy drops, but at the same time, I hope it does do it within the time frame of what I'm doing now. I reckon like I said, I reckon I'm close to halfway. Yeah, I'm playing zombies on Saturday during the day. I'm gonna play the new COD. I've actually got the thumbnail and everything made up for it. I was thinking about playing Silent Hill 2 again, but I don't know if I can play the remake. I do like horror, but I don't play many horror games. No, I just never, like watching horror movies just about how this is funny. But actual games, in general, I've played a few, but I don't know, it's just sometimes the gameplay is just not the, I don't get the greatest enjoyment from it. Like, I get more enjoyment out of, like, say, these sort of games, and like, Jim, to explain my horror, like me for a horror game, like in a sense it's like horror, Super Metroid. I reckon Super Metroid, the final boss fight, Again, like the boss fight against Mother Brain, the final boss in the game, has a more eerie soundtrack than a lot of like newer horror games have nowadays. It's just the spastic soundtrack, that whole game, but just that track in itself, it's very eerie. And yeah, some people would get I feel like some people would get terrified of that music. Yeah. Anyway, how are you, Jim? I didn't ask if I asked how you were. You never. I probably did, and like you probably never replied. You started asking about the webcam. to go that far in. Oops. I lost my own thoughts for a little bit. I'm not streaming. I'm meant to be talking, this, that, whatever. But it's a quiet night tonight so far, but we'll get there. I know some people probably getting back from work or doing other things. Yeah, no, we'll have people join in eventually. Jump off the edge to cause that explosion. Take it. It's a lengthy process, but it's one of the fastest ways to actually get bolts within this game outside of there's like there is another way to do it, but it's like very AFK. Then the next thing after that is just playing through the game in general. Worth doing or not, actually going out that far to get them. We'll just reset and just start doing it again. Because come here, I need to kill these. There's like a bunch from there, but still, it's quite a lot away. I might just save reload after this run and then. I don't know if that changed anything, but... It does work doing that, but I reckon trying to shoot the dudes over there, it's just going to take way too long. So just have to rinse and repeat doing that over and over. Oops. What am I doing? Bing bomb, I'm clicking me, Ratchet. Hello, Facebreak, how are you? I'm doing a very, very boring thing. I'm grinding bolts in the fastest way possible in this game. So I started about I started about an hour ago. We're getting close to an hour. And I've actually gotten I've gotten just over 100, like 150,000 just from doing this at the moment. You watched the first episode, or did you watch more than the first episode? That is the real question. Okay, I did do it right, good. So, you watched all 3 episodes, so you got to see the whole there's no aliens, there's no ghosts, then there's a curse, there's an alien. One becomes cursed, one gets psychic powers. Well, that's just great. Oh, dude, it is sick. Then the second episode, the whole sumo thing with them, what it is, that was spastic. And then the third episode with the grandma. I'm hanging out for more of it. Apparently there's like a lengthy manga of it too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, no, Facebreak, what I'm doing at the moment gives me like about 5 to 6,000 bolts per run through, so I'll be like at 188 now, 191 actually, even more than I thought. So, and all I'm doing is pretty much getting one of little doggies, doing a run through of this little gauntlet thing, which you probably remember. I've done it. This is the 3rd time I've been to this area, and then you'll probably see it too. Oh yeah, I know. It is a fresh take. And then I'll go into this room, and then I'm just shooting 7 of the Mega Blasts across to the other side, but I've got to look away so I don't see anything. Set and then press start and quit, and go from there. And the supernatural thing has been like set out so many times. Like we've got supernatural, we've got a bunch of other shit and other shows and all that. But no, this is different. This is a lot different. It's like one person's like has pretty much kinetic powers in a way. That's 6 or 7. I'll do one more just in case, because I'm failing to count. Okay. Alright. Why is it giving me my? Oh, dude, it's a nice camera that I bought. It's just at the moment I've still got to, yeah. I got to do a few things before I properly use it. Mind you, Jim, I also learned yesterday that the motherboard I have in my computer actually has a USB-C plug-in. So guess what's getting plugged into the USB-C? The webcam, because I need to have it there. He watched too much Dan to Dan. He went into a tunnel. And had something bit off and became cursed. Oh, that is funny. So I could probably. So I have Crisp, a thing called Crisp, a program that I've You're not watching them Japanese cartoons, I hear you, can't I? I'm gonna make public your whole browsing history. Of course you are. Yeah, no, Jim, if you've heard of a program, it's integrated free in Discord actually, but I'm not gonna, like, I'll probably... Facebook is on demon time. Oh yeah, it probably is. Sacrifices a little lamb at Christmas every year. Puts it on the spit and cooks it up and eats it for lunch. Or even dinner. Man's gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. I spoke watching Dead to Dead and Dragon Ball Daima or whatever it's called. Too much demon related animes. Jim, I would have put it past probably watching Devyzed part-timer at the same time. Or even the Misfits and Team and Academy. That's actually not bad, that one. Okay, little robot dude. Nah, watching Gundam now. Which one? I need to watch Gundam in general. I've seen bits and pieces. I've never actually watched it. We'll sit down and watch the whole series. The newest one. Is the newest one is the newest one the one with the chick? She got like the pom poms on her head, like what's it called? She got like her hair's like in two buns on like the left and right of her head, and like she puts a helmet on and it just like straight up disappears. Or is that previous? Power of Clank compels you. The power of Clank compels you. The power of Clank compels you. Here of face breakers now, baby. Facebook watching demon all animes related to demons and such. Jim's been watching The Exorcist and then too much Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I ended up actually buying Call of Duty Black Ops 6, but I bought it on I ended up buying it on Steam. So much, just no issues with having to like close an app or pause the download, restart a download because the whole app being broken. Just I've been dealing with it because I started playing Diablo 4 again, which has been fun. But for no reason, because the Battle.net app's been a bit yuck in the last, what is it now, like 4 or 5 months? Which is not good. It's not right at all. Like, they're not going to lose money, like, in the sense of going, oh, to do with selling Call of Duty, but they'd make more money off it being sold off the Battle.net app than they would with Steam and such. Could it get to it? I've already downloaded it. I don't know if it's got any more updates. I haven't really looked. I'm happy with the whole aspect. So with Call of Duty Black Ops 6, they are bringing back the Dark Ether camera, the one that was in Black Ops Cold War, but you have to unlock it, of course, which is fair. There's nothing wrong doing that. It's just gonna take a long time. But Nebula is the new one that's like the endgame, the full mastering camera, which is like, that one's gonna suck because it's gonna be based off like all your starting weapons that you get, like the launch day weapons will most likely be like get them to max level and do this sort of thing, do that sort of thing. Like it's gonna be, I mean it's not gonna be like Black Ops Cold War, but it's like kill 2,500 zombies, kill 2,500 zombies via headshot. That was horrid, that one, the headshot one, took forever. And yes, I did it on all assault, sniper, shotguns, everything. It was just horrendous. But at the time it was worth 7 days worth of game time. So that's basically how long it took me. You can't stop me, I'm omnipotent. Need a Ratchet mod. No, but need more than that, you need Jesus. So I had a laugh yesterday. So one of the car yards that I do work for, I was actually returning because like I need certain car keys for stuff I do in this, that, and whatnot. And one of the when I'm returning the keys, I decided, okay, I'm gonna return them to like I give it as a take turns kind of thing. Like they've got four workers that I'm happy to give the keys to. One of them I don't mind giving the keys to because like it's, well, in a sense it's like easiest one to do so, but I don't want to always just go, oh, I want to give one person keys and then never give the keys to any of the other boys. And you can say it was a decision of going, yep, I'm going to give the keys to one of the other blokes. And he goes, you're not allowed to give me keys. I'm not allowed to have the responsibility of having any of the keys. I'm like, why is that? He goes, oh, I've lost 27 pairs of keys. I'm like, that's impossible. If you've lost 27 pairs of keys, they probably would have fired you money. But that's fair. So I said to him, he goes, yeah, give it to one of the other workers. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, okay, but I know you're taking the piss, so I'm giving you the keys because it's your turn to put them away. Because like I like fairness with like not making like everyone else doing it, and then not that one person just never does it. Well, gave the keys. I walked off to go back to the ute. One of the other workers walked out with a keys to a car that I'd just done work on, and I've said to him, like, oh, what are you wanting to do with that car? He goes, oh, I've got to move it. And I said, oh, you're not going to be able to move it until tomorrow. I've just painted the seats on it. I'm like, oh, did you get the keys off the worker I gave the keys to his desk? And he goes, no, they were on my desk. And I go, well, that's not where I left them. This worker had actually picked up the keys and put them on another worker's desk instead of putting them away. The dude's going to get himself in trouble because people are going to get... The other worker's just going to get shitty and pissed off over it. And, like, it has annoyed me, but it also made me a bit like, oh, I feel bad because then I've caused issue, in a way I've caused issues for another worker, which is fair to say, but it's like, it's unfair that there is a person, there's like, there are workers out there that will do certain things like that, which sucks. But I did find it a little funny, but it's not, yeah, it is still a problem with a lot of people. Sorry, face break. Talking about that same yard, they had a car. Someone had their car in there for a service, and whatever the car was, people had realized that the car was there. They had gone in. They cut away part of the bumper bar to get one of the headlights out of it. They wanted the headlight for their car, so they went in and pinched the headlight out of someone's car that was at this car yard to go for a service. That car has been there for over a year waiting for that one headlight. This poor person took their car in for a service and hasn't gotten it back for over a year. In Facebook, there's a lot of... here's the thing, there's a lot of cars that stuff like that happens. So like some car yards, they put their cars onto like to leave them on to run them for a little bit, because after a while they cars start they depreciate way too much if you're not using them or whatever, starting them, letting them run and this that, so they will over time they will just not go well for them. And there's been like one car yard, like I actually got pulled up by like the owner of this end card, one of their kids, because they had no idea they didn't realize who I was at first, and when I explained to them who I was, they're like, oh no, you're all good. They were a bit like skeptical because I think it was like the day before or the day before that, they were doing their standard like, oh, we'll go through, we'll get our car, like put our cars on to let them warm up, whatever, and have them run for a little bit. Some random person apparently had walked in, jumped in one of those cars, and just took off. Straight up, just took a car. And apparently this is like a normal thing. This is like a normal thing that happens at that happens. And I'm like, oh, it's not good, but yeah, no, please don't go steal cars after I'm calling these things. No, he's the life actually teaching us. No. You use the knowledge. You use the knowledge to make a. You use the knowledge to make an Australian edition of Grand Theft Auto. That's how I'm seeing it. Good ideas. Wrong button. Not sure if that affects it or not, but we'll find out. I'm gonna do one more run through of this. I'm gonna go have a 10-15 minute 5-10 minute break, not 10-15 minutes. Not out here taking half an hour, only 15. I'm not going to eat anything. I know, Facebook. I make jokes all the time with what's called like some car yards, because I'll go through and I'll be like looking at just seeing if the car's got damage and stuff, and I'll notice that they've left the keys for that certain car in the car, and I'll pick them up and then I'll go back in to get them the keys and be like, hey, I've got a free car, here's the keys for it. And they're like, but that's on our yard. And I go, yeah, I know, got free keys. But I'd be a little shit stir with it, but I always return them. Sometimes I do take them home. Sometimes I I've done work on cars and like I've gotten home and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take out my my little notepad and what I've got and that. And I'm there, I'm like, these aren't my keys. So like I casually am there, I'm like, oh, these aren't my keys. I kind of like stolen the keys from the car yard I'm doing work at. I'm like, oops. I do return them, of course. I will never not return them, but it's mine. Okay, I'm just checking to see. I put music on, so I can for it to work. Anyway. Yeah, it is working good. I shall be back in 5-10 minutes.
no matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay. You have more power than you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful.
Hey Sprague, if you're still here, also I need to move the microphone, so sorry if there's loud noises from it. Because apparently I knocked it with my chair, I don't know how. Hey Sprague, if you're still here, by chance have you tried the Oreo Coca-Cola? Because you haven't mentioned anything yet. People wondering. Apparently Coca-Cola has did a collaboration between themselves and Oreo to make a Oreo Coca-Cola drink and also Oreo Coca-Cola biscuits. Why this was needed, I have no idea. To the taste of the drink is actually quite nice. They're weird. I don't mind it. I reckon it tastes alright. Casually yawning over here. Yeah, I downloaded a program called Crisp. It's an audio program thing. I think that's enough. I'm blown away by this episode comment. Yeah, I was saying, so this thing called Crisp, it just basically helps with noise, way to do a noise suppression thing, and you can actually link it with, through OBS. I'm pretty sure I have it linked at the moment. Noticing that OBS microphone is, the thing on that is picking up a bit different to what's actually being picked on the voice in the voice meter thing that I am using. Which is for what's called like the whole audio thing interface I'm using on the computer for the microphone and whatnot, which in future I will not be using, as I will eventually buy myself a Stream Deck, an Elgato Stream Deck Plus eventually. Probably I'm hoping to possibly get it next month. At the same time, I might get the Elgato green screen at the same time, due to just the whole thing of how it's how that thing is set up, how it all works and what it's like, because it just seems really it seems like a really well made product, and it's got a great the way it's made and how it's set up. It's easy to compact and put away afterwards. I just need to do some measurements in my room to find out if I can get it, or which one I will get, if I will get the smaller size one or if I get the larger one. As long as I have enough room between the wall and where my bed is in my room to be able to do it, and then at the same time trying to getting the camera to see the right angle so it picks that up and stays within the borders of the green screen. Because I don't want to be like if I get a green screen, I want to be able to buy a little dog thingy. Everybody dog, yeah. I want to be able to have the aspect of these green screens to just sit and actually work properly. But at the same time, then when I do use it, I've got to also factor in. I would also factor in with it that I need to be careful that it is behind me. At the same time, so when I have brakes and stuff, I'll probably have to either pull it down or utilize another way to go around it. Because like I want to use this so I can have I can have myself on camera, but then I'm debating what I want to do. I'm thinking about having like it's just a picture of me with my chair, and like it be and nothing, and like it pick up so it's like I'm just plopped with the game, and then like what the background is actually the game itself. I like the look of that of like a lot of other streamers that use it and people I've watched over the years. But yeah, I'd just like to have something similar to what they use, and I reckon it looks cool. Hey Aurelius. No, not at the moment. I did buy I bought an OBS Bot 22 Lite webcam. I'll do one more because I lost count while I was talking, so I'm hoping this is probably what's killing, but I am doing I am getting what I'm trying to do right. So I want to do it, but because I want to use a green screen, I actually bought a circle green screen off Temu, and it's just horrendous. It's so small. Oh no, not like a VTuber, not at all. I'm actually gonna be in it, but yeah, like Aurelius, a person to reference off. Go look up Carl Sagan 42 and watch any of his videos of him playing Mario. His videos of him playing like Mario Maker 2 and like even like his last streams and how he is in it. It's just him with his chair, and there's like no background, nothing. There's just dead, and the background of it's like going in like over the whole game, so you don't have to have like overlays and stuff in it. But at the same time, I was thinking potentially doing something like that. And I'm not going to do a VTuber thing. I don't want to. Wouldn't even know where to start to do anything like that. Yeah, how are you, Aurelius? How are you going? I've noticed you haven't been streaming much lately. I haven't seen you around. I know you must have gone and had a break or something, because I don't know what happened. The bloody demons. We need to get him. We need to get him away from watching demon-related animes. No more. Never be saving. We don't want that. Oh. Yeah, no, I realize. I hope you are doing well. I wanted to see you stream, but I haven't seen it. I see we do members out. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to join your channel. Or just unsubscribe to someone else that I'm subscribed to, because I'm subscribed to 2 people on YouTube at the moment. What, one game being Call of Duty Black Ops 6, because we've spoken about it. Will you, Aurelius, will you be playing zombies? I spoke real bad, man. And I'm guessing it's Call of Duty. We've spoken about it. What is the other game you're thinking about getting? It's mainly the whole reason why I'm buying Call of Duty 2. I will play multiplayer. I won't be streaming myself playing multiplayer. Zombies, initially for the start of it, I will probably play by myself, because I haven't really looked into how the Discord related stuff works and making sure I don't have learning how to play around with like Discord delays and like make it so no one's talking over each other, which I was going to do a stream with a couple of my friends. A couple of my mates that I play games with online. One of them has been very helpful with a lot of stuff related with everything I've been buying, using, and whatnot. And two other friends that are in the Discord will want to play it. I eventually want to do a Saturday night stream of just us just chilling, talking crap, whatever, and playing a game called Make Way. It's just this car related. It's like a in a way it's like weirdly like it's, I wouldn't say like Hot Wheels. It's a top-down view kart game, and it's like where you race, but then you've like to start off you get to pick like, okay, I want to pick this this part of the track, place that part of the track, and go through and just race through to get points to win. And then like after every interval of the race, you get a you're able to, you get into a section where you're like, oh, I can get new new components for the track, or in the case of it, it's like depending on what you've got on, if you've got obstacles on, you get obstacles and this and that, and like you can actually make it like really like extremely hard, and like you get bunched off, and like no one finishes, they restart at your last checkpoint. So at least until one person actually finishes the section of the track, you'll keep rinsing and repeating over the same area over again and again and again. It's pretty fun. Sparking Zero, I've heard Sparking Zero from a lot of people is a really amazing game. X has been playing it a lot. One of my other mates has been playing it. Heaps. I've been hearing this dude's just been like sharing everything to us. So like I know pretty much the whole story, and like I'd say about like 20 to 30% of like the what ifs, maybe more, because it's just told us everything that's happened, and I'm like, don't even need to buy the game now. I know what happens. But when I go visit him in a couple of weeks, I was actually gonna play it then, because he wants to like, oh, we'll fight in the game, and I'm like, yeah, it's the only game you'll be able to kick our ass in, because every time he plays this in Super Smash Brothers, we end up kicking his ass all the time. That's like a game that he could probably win at until the point of like we played, he goes, yeah, I'm really good at it, and then we kick his ass. We should play Leisure Suit Larry. What is Leisure Suit Larry? Do I need to look this up, or are you gonna... Is this something you can share to what it is, or do I have to look it up, Facebreak? Do I have to look this up? Look it up. Alright, I'm gonna look it up now. Alright, so I am looking up... I'm pretty sure Facebreak also knows which Larry you are talking about, Aurelius. We have actually been to the streams before. Okay. Oh. Wasn't this game on Newgrounds or something, and then they made like a better version over the years? Like it was like a full it was a full 3D version of the game and stuff, and it looked like an adult version of Jimmy Neutron. Like I played it. Facebreak, I've played this. I think it was on Newgrounds. I know the game. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, I know this. Thank you for that, Facebreak. Also, welcome back, Jim. How's it going? I am winning very, very slowly. We've accumulated almost 300,000 bolts, which is still probably far away from the whole 1 million I need to actually get the trophy, but we'll get there slowly. No, it was a 90s. Oh. Yeah, no, there was a lot of them. I used to go on Newgrounds and play like there were some interesting games on that website when we were younger. Out trains, but it's messed up. How can it, I was gonna say, I was gonna suggest the Japanese game, but Leisure Suit Simo. I don't want to be him. That's just. Basically, when you're talking about suggesting a game of a Japanese game about trains, my first thought was like, game. Oh, there's also a movie, the what's it called, Bullet Train. If you've seen it, I reckon it's pretty cool. I watched it a couple weeks ago. I thought it was like, this is sick. Whose idea was it to get the trophy? All the trophies. But leave it at 97%, but... I pretty much have enough to get every single other trophy except for the one I am trying to do right now. Yeah, but the trick I'm doing, I actually watched, I actually went through and looked up the world record speedrun of this game just to, or like the checkmark speedrun, which is not including the trophies. It's the checkmark of like, gold bolts, gold weapons, finishing the game, whatever, I can't remember what they are, it's somewhere, I'll have a look, I think there is one. That's just Simo's casual Saturday night. Wow. Yeah, didn't they bring out the Leisure Suit Larry? Didn't they bring that out on like Xbox 360, like a 3D version of it? Like, I know I mentioned it like a second ago, but I'm trying to remember what it actually came out on. Like, I remember, like, I kind of remember about it, but I never played it. Yeah, they did. Yeah, like, I know. I was saying it before. I was looking at the image, and I'm like, I remember the image of it, and then like I'm looking at it, and I'm like, holy shit, that looks like a what's called? That looks like a it looks like an adult version of what's it look like an adult version of Jimmy Neutron. Got a blast. A dirty Jimmy. Nah, poor Jimmy can't come to Knotfest. He's gone on a show to see. I can't remember the name of the band he said, but it's like Loz's favorite band. So I was like, okay, you and Loz, it would be good for you and Loz to get a ticket. Come hang out with all of us at Knotfest. But apparently, how's it work in that sense? If I can just hit random with the range, we'll find out. Perfect, Jimmy. You know what game Face Break's on about? Yes. If not, just look it up. Just watch YouTube videos of it. It's probably the best because like there'll be YouTube videos of that shit. If Aurelius is still here, where he drew his inspiration from with his talking to the females coming to buy cards from his shop simulator, train card simulator game, because some of the cheesy pickup lines he uses are hilarious. I know, even though you said you weren't sure what that game was. So, Aurelius, what have you actually been doing in your member streams? What have you actually streamed? I'm just wondering. Or have you just been still continuing with your trading card shop simulator? What is subs? No, no, we're gonna play that the Squire game. What was it called? Something Squire. I forget what it was you were talking about. So you play. Dude, you're playing like the two opposite ends of like Dark Souls like games in a way. One's like super back in the past, and one's very futuristic. How are you finding both those games anyway? Like, what's your thought on Black Myth Wukong to start with? So I hope you get your Darkrai soon. Subverse. I think I heard of Subverse before, I'm not too sure. I haven't shared it out for a while. Yes, I realize I have a Discord. I know you probably do too, but I think I ever saw it posted. Well, actually was made aware of it in a sense when I've been in your streams. I was doing it right. I have been doing it right, which is good. This isn't as bad as the other one. Well, the other one would probably... The other one's like probably like semi-easier, but it does take longer. There's actually two spots in another... let's go. So yeah, there's like two spots. One in they're both in Blackwater City, and you use like the taunter, and you get into a certain spot, and you just like... You can actually put an elastic band around your controller in a way so, which then holds down the circle button, or just get a turbo controller, one of the two. Or sorry, you'd have to get a macro because turbo controller you still have to push it down. Yeah, and it holds down the button for you, and it will shoot. What's called? It will continue using the taunter, which then breaks certain crates that infinitely respawn because you can't actually see things. Okay, now I'm going back to Aurelius. Firstly, both games I heard were very Soul-like / Elden Ring, but gameplay so far is very much like Final Fantasy. You're talking about very similar to Final Fantasy 16 or even the remakes of like the remakes of like Final Fantasy 7, because I reckon it's more. I feel like it has more. It has a lot more. There's a lot of direction of an action RPG more towards with Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, like I noticed with that, but like in a sense of like that both games are a lot harder in difficulty than 16, because I had no. The Final Fantasy 7 remakes, I reckon the Final Fantasy 7 remake and Rebirth, I feel like the combat in a sense in it is similar, but at the same time with the aspect of the Final Fantasy, the 7 remake and Rebirth, you've also got the manipulation of the whole aspect of like of how the magic works in that game and how cheesy it can be. The game is very easy to like do certain things in it. I've put myself in a bad spot this time. That's better. So yeah, so going with Black Myth Wukong, boss fight has some great boss fights so far, but I don't like the slow combat. The combat's like, it is slow, but it's not too bad. Stellar Blade. That's what I think is lacking the boss fights, but I love the combat. And the fact there is a story that I'm following through such a cool dystopian. No, it is a cool dystopian. That's a pretty interesting story. Also, Eva's, yeah, jiggly physics. That's what you're dying to. You're dying to the jiggle. I haven't actually finished Stellar Blade. What did I get up to? I'm up to the final encounter. I got to the final boss fight, and I'm like, yeah, just. I'll keep going. Yeah, no. One of my mates I was playing a new game. Yeah. He did everything. He did everything in the game. Got all the. There's a thing called sodas in the game you can get. Once he got all of them with the sodas. So if you look at the main hub area, where Adam is with the engineer girl and that. There's a vending machine that's there that you look at the cans and stuff, and you can see what you can unlock in it. And with getting all the cans, you get you can get a very nice looking outfit. You'll understand when you see it. You probably have seen it. When he was playing that game, when his wife was asleep and he played it, he would play with that outfit. But when she was awake and he was playing it, he would change the outfit to something less revealing in a sense, because she wasn't very happy when he does the other one. And I'm like, it's fair, as you do. It's what life is like. That's what it happens. But yeah, I didn't get to that point. I just played the game, almost got to the point of being like, oh, what's the new game plus all about? And yeah. I was at a big careful because this person does come into stream sometimes, but then again, he did tell me that and I did laugh over it. That's why no name mentioning. Within stories, no name mentioning. People are too pretty, yeah, it happens like that. Doing revealing outfits, firstly because I'm single. Even if I was or wasn't single, I'd be doing whichever. If I wanted to have an outfit or not, yeah. Face break. You know the main character is actually based off a real life Korean model, yeah. But they've all used this Korean model. Like her husband actually worked on building the game. Yeah, and secondly, because you're doing members only, you feel more comfortable doing that sort of stuff, which is fair. Yeah, it's based off. They used what's it called, like when you're looking it up with it, they used her and stuff. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's what everyone. This is quite true. I know a chick that apparently her ex-partner had to watch a certain anime to get in the mood of wanting to do anything together in that sense. And I was like, huh, as you do. I know, Facebook, it's true. There's so many people like that. Then again, I can't talk. I have my own insecurities, but that's just me. It happens. Everyone has it. That's weird. Six of therapy. That guy's got a problem. Hey, look, how's it going? You joined at a good time. I'm just chit-chatting about random things. Oh, hello, Drake. How are you? Hey, isn't it like 5:30 in the morning before you go to bed? No. See whatever. Oh, wait. I meant to. We still got it anyway. So, I'm going well, Luke. Going well. Just chilling, going through farming. I've been doing the same. I've been doing the same thing since like 7:30. I'm going well, Drake. That's awesome. Here, you're doing all right. How's you playing any? Were you playing any Binding of Isaac tonight at all? It's actually 6:20. Oh, I was close. I was only like an hour off. I will try. I will remember one day, maybe. Never. I want this one to go away. What a car salesperson. it's meant to be Facebook. It says Preston. It's one Facebook. Autocar sales is actually one of the car yards I go to and do work for. Where are we? Yeah, I was playing the Binding of Isaac earlier. Didn't win on foot. Nah, that sucks. I know what it's like when you're trying to do it. Like, it just doesn't work for you. I have lots of ladies who watch me. And one thing leads to another, and they're having the most R-rated conversations. And that just spirals out of control. Members is so much more chill. Everyone's got the Bangalore fever, Bangladesh fever, whatever. Yeah, that. What? However you pronounce it. Yeah, really, so I completely understand that. Because that's the other thing too, like, there's things you can talk to an extent, and there's things that you just gotta be careful with and that. And when it comes to members, I don't feel that as much because I know exactly who has access to the stuff and can watch, which is fair. I have to ask, how much do you actually charge? How much do you charge for your members anyway, if you don't mind me asking? Get the. You actually don't remember. But Facebreak, I completely understand what you're saying, but it's still at the same time, there's times where you just have that, you still have that attitude and still have times where you just say like the anxiety still wins. But then you walk off, and then you just go for you do something else, breathing exercise or something else. In my case, I'll go have a cigarette. I'll be alright after a little while. Oh god, there's like one doggo left. Yeah, apparently a Walmart in Mumford Road, wherever it is in America. Apparently an employee was accidentally locked in the walk-in oven and was practically cooking, and their body was found. So the store got closed down because of that. Yeah, that's... Dinner is served for some people in the world. You don't want that sort of food though, that doesn't sound right. Yeah. What am I doing? So Drake, with Ratchet, with me going through wanting to play through Ratchet and Clank, face break yummy. I wanted to I'm wanting to actually get all the trophies in the game, because I like our PlayStation games. Some tribes might enjoy it. Yeah, that's true. Face break is true. Yeah, no, Drake, with the game, I've decided I wanted to do wanted to get all the trophies within all the Ratchet and Clank games, because I've never actually got button trophies in all the games except for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, because it was like really easy to do. And I looked up and saw what was required for the first Ratchet and Clank, which was the hardest part is obtain 1 million bolts. And what I'm doing at the moment gives the most amount of bolts within the game within a short period of time. The other way of doing it is either just playing through the game naturally, or there's another one where I use a certain weapon, and there's a weapon in the game called the Taunter, which is this. And this thing, to explain what it does, easiest way to do it, it just breaks boxes, and there's an area where you can pretty much sit there and just do this for hours upon hours. And I reckon this is more tedious, because having to listen to me talk and have this going on and on and on would be... I'd get annoyed at it. So in my case, I'm just going to go back and forth and do what I'm doing a little bit longer, which I'm hoping to be about halfway, potentially about over halfway. And I saw my phone light up with the Discord thing. Actually, no, realize it's fine. I actually asked you to share it, so I didn't mind if you wanted to save that. But at the same time, I did share with Discord, and I thought you got to ask you, saying, "Oh, do you have it?" You could send it on there and such. But I've already forgotten with that. But no, I thank you for that. I will have a look. I'm just interested. I'm just interested to see what like some people do, because I know I've got a mate that well, dude, it's just a dude that I've been like, we've been talking with for a few years. He streams on Twitch, and he became an associate, yeah, and he like has his I noticed his thing on it. It's like $7 for to become to subscribe to his channel, whatever the thing is on Twitch, and I'm like, that's a lot. I reckon doing like $2, maybe $3, like $2 isn't much, but at the same time, I feel like more people have an interest in spending $2 than to going like someone doing it, and it's like, oh yeah, the person wants like $8-9 per person a month to join their channel. It's a lot of money. But yeah, right, so if you're what's gonna do, you're a member in these streams because you're wanting to wanting to have your chat like looked at and making sure with anything and whatever. My only rule is I'm not allowed to be more expensive than Netflix, which is honestly way too expensive nowadays. Which tier Netflix are you saying for? And Relius, I hope you are, alright? I'm happy to chat about it anytime if you're comfortable talking about the things. Always here for friends. Yeah, we go with Netflix, depending on what tier. Like myself, I paid for like, I don't even know. I paid more than $18 because I watch everything in like, I want to watch things in like 4K or like in 4K Ultra HD and shit. I've got someone named me, Simo, / Dusk, whatever you want to call me, decided to buy a very expensive TV. That's all good, Drake. You have a good you have an awesome time. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have fun. Enjoy if you play any more Binding of Isaac. If you're lucky, if I don't finish what I'm doing tonight, which I would like to if it happens, I'll be continuing on Thursday, but maybe by then I might actually finish it partway through. So if you drop by on Thursday, you may have a surprise of me actually playing the Binding of Isaac instead of Ratchet and Clank, which will be in the title. But thank you for coming by again, Drake. Always lovely to have you here. Basically, I try to have a filter. It doesn't always work. But yeah, realize I play for like, I've got Netflix, I have Disney, I have Crunchyroll, I pay for KO. Half of it I don't even watch things on there half the time. Like I will probably like get rid of my subscription to Disney Plus once Bleach the 1,000-Year Blood War finishes, because like I've got no point in wanting to really use Disney anyway. Because I don't actually go on much now. I go on Netflix a lot more than most other things, and also at the same time Crunchyroll. And you're pretty sure you added him on Discord. That's one way to do it. I know, yeah, KO is like $25 a month. I've got it only for the F1 anyway. Even though at the moment, the race that was just on, that was on Monday morning, it was like 4 AM, and then next week's like, I think next week's actually 7. I know, KO needs to update a few things on it, but I don't think they ever will. There's only been one time I had an issue with KO, and it was like a qualifiers for like one of the F1 races. I can't remember which one. Outside of that, I've never had any issues with it. It depends on what I'm using it. If I use it on my TV, because I don't have a straight into, I don't have a LAN connection to it. Sometimes that's a bit iffy, but outside of that, if I'm like on my computer with it, I have no issues with it whatsoever, or even on my mobile. It was only that one time. I just illegally stream yours there. Of course you do, pirate. I think I got a mate that's the same thing. Hey, no me if I can. Oh, dude, you can do the same thing with every. Probably be able to do the same thing with the F1. At the same time, if I really wanted to, I could always just be like, oh. I got a mate that just streams it in Discord half the time for us. TV apps. I reckon the TV app is the worst. If I ever watched it and wanted to watch off my TV, I just run. I have to buy new. I end up buying another HDMI cable because I'm very lazy with going. Oh, I'm gonna unplug the HDMI cable because I've got one plugged into the one I'd use on TV. I've actually got it plugged into my computer monitor because it was just easier to put it in. And it's a great cable. Green's a great HDMI company. It makes good, very good quality HDMI cables. So yeah, so in about it's only been about two and a bit hours. I've got 300k I've gotten just over 300,000 bolts, which is taking a while. It is taking quite a while to do, but it's a lot faster than like if I just ran through the game again. I reckon I would have only got 100. I reckon I would have got about like 100k just running through the game, but 150 at max by this time. And just so you know, like the amount of time it's taking me to do this, someone has finished someone who I've that's in a higher quality of the world record holder for the what's it called, all the check marks. The current person, their name is John. They would have finished the game at least once by now. For that speedrun, it's like they got it for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's wild. I just want the thing to hurry up and just pop and be like, hey, you've done it, you got the trophy. It's actually taken, it actually has taken quite a while. Because the other way I put it down is just like apparently just playing through the game like 5 to 8 times. I'm like, nah, I've already done. This is my second playthrough of the whole game. I'm like, I think this is enough. So yeah, I reckon I'm around anywhere between I reckon I've collected almost 700 overall, 750, about 750,000. So I reckon I need another 200, about 250, 200 to 250,000 more bolts, and I'll probably have it done. Well, I'm not too sure. I don't know how. I'm uncertain on how much longer I'll have left with it. Because there's no like overall like tracker within the game. Like, oh yeah, this is how this works. I'm gonna have a drink. 1 second. I'm gonna mute myself so you don't have to listen to it. Hey, I did a practice just then. I opened my water bottle, had a little sip after I unmuted, and it didn't pick it up at all. I don't even have Spotify at all. I do, but it's yeah, like me. I gave you Crunchyroll, and then I have to give it to you again because you got a new console. If you're still interested, we'll go on it and like click on things and yeah. All that too. You use Plex. She'll like your favorite thing. I don't even pay for. That's the other thing too. I don't pay for Spotify either. And on top of that, I use YouTube a lot on my phone because I have like a I use it on my phone. It's easier. But yeah, with Spotify, I don't pay for it either. I don't know. I just don't. the necessity of it. Yeah, no, being a pirate is cool. I remember back in the day, uTorrent was when uTorrent was the thing. Actually, let's say when it was a thing, it still is a thing. It's still available to use and everything. But I remember how it was like very, I wouldn't say captivating, but it was like the predominant thing of like getting anything and everything. I remember using that all the time to do whatever. Also, I remember the days of LimeWire. That was a wild app. Hey, I'm gonna download a P. Diddy song. No, it's not P. Diddy song, it's a virus. Yo-ho. Not that much of a part. You haven't watched much of One. You gotta watch more One Piece. You'll get there slowly. You'll get there slowly. Aurelius, I just looked. If you're still here, I just looked at what you sent. Nah, that's pretty cool. What it is. But so the way you've got it set out in a form of like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So with the aspect of like saying the tier 3, the what's it called, extra content, does that just mean that like you just put out, there's like it's like other stuff that you put out that no one, like only certain people see if you're still here? Yeah, you probably blew up the computer that many times. You were naughty and didn't realize what you're doing. We were all young and didn't know what we were doing. Pretty sure I did the same. I'm pretty sure I did the same thing too. Aurelius, if you're still here, face making it like this one. Aurelius is tier 2 level, yeah? You get daily pictures of his cat. I don't think I did it right this time. No, I did it right, it's just the other one didn't. Actually, this is in more streams, behind the scenes of videos I make, and some sort of themes I pick for content. Once I was doing 50 push-ups twice a week on a stream. Sometimes I did art stuff. I read books a lot. Okay. So in a sense, you do like your day, like you include things like within doing like your daily hobbies and stuff with it. That's sick. I like the once I was doing 50 push-ups twice a week on a stream. Wait, did you just like twice a week just stream yourself doing push-ups and that was it? Like, yep, I've done my push-ups. That's the stream. That's a serious question. Were you actually doing it? Because that if you were just starting a stream just to do that's priceless. And people would, and mind you, people would have come to it too. What did you do? Like, what did you do? Do 5 push-ups and be like, yep, take a break, do another. Like, were you doing like the whole 50 push-ups in like one set and just talking nonsense while doing it? My 10 minutes, 50 push-ups. Thanks, bye. Yeah, it's a quick 3 video. It's a quick way to get 3 videos uploaded in 90 days. No, it always changes. Well, it's a cool way to put out content in a way. Sorry, I got to 69 uploads the other day. I thought it was funny. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't put past it being that. I don't even reckon I could do. I probably could. I probably could do 2 sets of 25 push-ups, but like, I wouldn't. I'd have to do. I'd probably do the 25 and then stop. Then do the rest. I don't know. I was thinking about taking Reli's advice and actually doing like when I have a break, every time I have a break while streaming, like do what I normally do on my break, but then come back and say do like 10 to 15 push-ups and then come back to it. So that's the last one, isn't it? There you go. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna save the game. Oh, that's not saving, that's sound. Alright. I'm gonna get up and have a short stretch. I'll be coming back to doing a bit more, probably till like maybe till probably about 10:30. Depends how we go. Maybe we might get lucky and actually pop what I need, because if like by some chance I actually finish it tonight, I finish off the rest and hopefully what's good, hopefully I can like straight up just go, oh yeah, I can start Ratchet and Clank. I can start straight up playing Ratchet and Clank 2 from the Thursday. I'm like, I am planning to do so it not next week Tuesday, but the following, so in 2 weeks we have a day off for gambling, public holiday in Melbourne for gambling. It's always fun because I'm not working that day, so I'm planning on just going, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna organize myself for lunch, organize myself with dinner, have food, have stuff ready, this, that. When I do go for dinner, I will probably stream to like whatever time, to like 4:30, 5 o'clock, then stop for like a couple hours, to have dinner, get myself ready for the next day, and then I'll probably come back on and do more. So I might do a very long day stream of playing Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank 2 in a couple of weeks, because I'll be up to playing that. Anyway, I shall be back shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Alright, we're back. I gotta read. I've been wanting to do a cooking stream, but I don't want people to see how messy my kitchen. Clean your kitchen. Do a deep clean. Then no one's gonna know that it's dirty. Please can check controller. What? No, you. I was gone long enough for the controller to go. Goodbye. Still watching? Nah, it's all good already, so no, you're still here. Well, I had a feeling you were still here. Yeah, no. As you'll say about the soft promo thing within your Discord, normally normally I'm pretty good, and I'm like, as I'm starting, like, I just have the stream starting up, doing whatever, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start sharing it in, oh god, I made a mistake. We're good. We're starting. I went a bit too far in, but it's okay. I normally like go as I'm waiting before I start having the intro, doing whatever. And I'm there, and I'm like, I copy my link, and I've got X's Discord. We've got this other dude in Australia called Harry Snorlax. He's pretty cool. He's done very well for himself. And then Undead Levi, another individual that pops by from time to time. They're mainly the three Discords that I'll share. I'll share the stream in. Sometimes I get people, sometimes I don't. First stream I'm doing is a 24-hour edge. What? Why are you gonna do a 24-hour edging stream? Now, this is the real question. In what context are you meaning? No. You could. I was about to say you could have read it out loud. Yeah, no. But here's the thing: is that Gen Z, in the Gen Z, they use it for something, but I don't remember what it's actually for. Yeah, but no. We're using it in the concept of like what Gen Z utilizes that for. Like, they utilize the word for something, and I don't even know what it is. Like, it's wild. Like, there's a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of things they use. They like words that they utilize that like mean other things, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna change the meaning of that word. And also too, with he's gonna do a full stream of he's gonna do a full stream of like purpose edging. Yeah, it could be there and go, I've got round steel, and I'm gonna put edges on it. It could be there for the whole 24 hours, saying a piece of round steel to put edges on it. You never know. It's still the same thing. We don't know what we don't know what actual concept he's doing it for. Well, we know, but at the same time, the way you just go quiet. What do you mean? Because I'm now like talking and then I'll go quiet from it. Well, if I moved away, maybe. Was it just the fact that I went quiet? I don't even know. I done something that's funny. That's the main thing. Yeah, I realize. Alright, Facebook says some funny things. I know you well enough. I know exactly what you would have been doing. You wanted to do. I am using my brain. I'm still laughing over it. But yeah, that Facebook, you know, Amaranth, you can't be doing that sort of stuff. Still can't get over that, like, she's done, like, making like Clank Tape was out. You probably, I wouldn't be surprised you are. Me. I didn't. I just found one. I found like one thing with just music, and I'm like, yeah, copy that. Put it in. I just put it in my what's it called. I just put it in my yeah. Like I have it in my description of like what I'm using and who they are, so I don't, you know. I don't, what's it called, I want to be safe so I don't actually get in trouble for using it, so if the day were to come and I get monetized with things and this, that, I'd rather not get in trouble and have, like, people just go, there's, what's it called, like, having people asking for royalties and payments for, like, using their stuff, so I make sure I'm using non-copyright, and then also posting it in there so that what I'm using is people can access it and know what's actually being used. Going back to earlier, see, this is what I mean by what happens on my channel. You poor bloke. They keep, like, it goes and stuff, and then you get uncomfortable with it. Yeah, well, it is fair. But I don't think I've like. I probably haven't been around long enough to see what you're doing. I'm not pretty. I know, there'd probably be people that would want to watch that sort of stuff with you, but I don't know how much. You are a good looking bloke though. You're an awesome dude. Love you, matey. Still, it's funny. I actually watched one. There's one time I was on Twitch and I was like, I'm actually streaming. It's just on like a ASMR thing, which had like the silicon ear things on the microphone. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, nah, don't like this. It's weird. So I just left it. I'm like, yeah, other people can enjoy this. I do not want to watch it. But what else is there? I remember there was a whole thing about like she put the thing like she done like sleeping streams where she'll sleep and it's like X amount of time until my alarm. Until my alarm goes off, and she's like telling people how it's like she was in like a podcast thing, and just saying like, oh, yeah, when it gets close to the point of her alarm going off, she just gets an influx of people joining her stream, and I'm just there. I'm like, yeah, we all know why everyone's joining the stream. They're all hoping that she forgets that she's streaming, and yeah, we all know what that goes from there, but. It is what it is. Just not you. I believe in you. You'll get there one day. I'm just teasing. Just not you. That's what you're getting at. Fail to fight. Or chit chatting this. I'm trying to remember like how many balls of light I've shot out. It's 6. One more. I think you can do it with just 6, but I'd rather do one extra just in case to make sure that it's getting that effect, which gives me X amount. And then I get the other effect of like those sort of old stuff. You are on a roll tonight. What did you roll into first before you came in here? You're on a roll. What'd you do? Have a roll up. Here we go. Stop playing the lame jokes of fruit candies we used to eat when we were kids. Hey, I'll ask Aurelius because I know Facebreak doesn't like this Pokemon. Aurelius, what do you think of Goldengo? I know Facebreak doesn't like the bigger cheese, or what was it called? Bigger stringers, the cheese thing. Because it's like exactly the same, but just golden. Love how it's like Pokemon rip off that and then they never get in trouble for it, but then they just, other people rip off anything of theirs, and it's like Ninja Nintendo lawyers. Balls. Yeah, I mean the Pokemon as in Goldengo. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Is it meant to be Goldengo or Holdengo or something like that? No, it's like Gholdengo or something like that. Great Pokemon. Like, it's really... I reckon it's quite powerful in a sense. Good for fun money at the same time in a way. Nuno Fiat, what? Oh, what, Facebreak? Everyone in the game? What do you mean everyone in the game for you? You didn't like it, or? Or did you get it early and used it and it like ruined the game in a different sense? Also, if you didn't know, there's a... I hate that Pokemon. I'm there and I reckon it's cool. Like, I like the part of it I like with the most is like in the second... It's such shit. It's not like the greatest design, but like, I reckon the fun part with it is like in, so in the second DLC they brought out with Blueberry Academy and Scarlet and Violet. You're able to get like a thing where you can become, be more creative, yeah, asking a very, very well-off company to be more creative. No, it's not in their itinerary or whatever that word is. Yeah, I like you can like take over a Pokemon's mind and you can like run around as the Pokemon in a sense. I reckon the Goldengo one was pretty cool because it's fast. But I remember when we first did it, we had like someone that was like, Exit was doing some stuff in that. We were doing, we're doing the questing, running around Blueberry Academy, getting the battle points or whatever. And there was someone that was actually joining the party, and they were pretty much running around as Latias. And I was just zooming around Exit, and he's like, you need to stop. I'd call it Tangler. I could come up with a better Pokemon, which just infuse. I'd call Facebreak. You do. I don't know if you're shit stirring or you don't actually realize there is a Pokemon in the game called Tangler, and it's just like a ball. It's like a ball of hair, and it like has feet, and then like a certain part's open and it has eyes. So I don't know if you're shit stirring or you're just actually being serious. This is the question. I couldn't get into it. I like the sandwich method of shiny hunting, but not much else. That's fair. That's fair. No, it's like with me. I know a lot of people that really hate Sword and Shield. Yeah. But with Pokemon Sword and Shield, I like in the second DLC. I like the max layout, like doing all those raids with the chance of actually getting shinies. Like having a shiny charm, doing that gave you a 1 in 25 chance of actually getting a shiny. And I just enjoyed like the aspect of just doing it, except for Zagati or whatever his name is, the what's called legendary ground dragon type in from X and Y. There were other legendaries and such in there that were like really hard. I think Topo Coco or Topo Kiki, whatever the hell its name is. I don't know, the purple one. Apparently that one was really hard because it just did like in one turn it would just hit you with like 5 moves. The shiny, the shiny, like the whole shiny thing was great, I reckon. All right. I had a feeling you were face because if you weren't, I would have been like, what's going on? Morellis, I reckon one of the best parts of Scarlet and Violet, like the best part of Scarlet and Violet was the whole like story, like finishing like the three main stories in the game, and then next minute it's like, oh yeah, there's like, we knew about a whole thing of Area Zero. I'm like, when's Area Zero coming into it? When's it coming into it? And then like it whole being like the full story and like having the whole story concept of that and going through the depths and everything and going down into Area Zero. I thought that was wild. Like I really enjoyed the whole making the professor in the game a lot different than what it was previously. The other thing I found funny with Scarlet and Violet, there were certain locations, certain entrances had Pokeballs and Ultra Balls in them. There's also one of the one where you did where you had to go make the sandwiches, the legends, where you fought like those Titan Pokemon or whatever in it. One of the cutscenes, I think it was after the Dondodozo and Agura, whatever it is, when you fought that Pokemon. In that actual cutscene afterwards, I think it was that one, there was a random floating Pokeball in the air during the cutscene. I thought it was funny when they were in there. I'm like, what's going on here? Can I get these? Where are these Pokeballs? How can I get this Pokeball, this Ultra Ball? Like, I want to pick up the item that's in it. And it's like, no. It not actually exist. I am, like... I'm interested to see what they're going to do with Pokemon ZA. Or Pokemon Legends ZA. I wonder what that's actually going to be like. If it's going to be similar to... if by chance it's going to be similar... hoping in a sense, I'm hoping for it to be similar to Pokemon Legend, Arceus, however you pronounce the name. Like, it would be really cool. I realize I don't see them doing a sequel to Scarlet and Violet at all. I feel like the sequel, the Scarlet and Violet sequel will 100% be, it will 100% be, what's called Gen 10. And in the sense of it, I'm hoping Generation 10 is going to be a, what's called, if we're lucky, I hope Gen 10, they do a similar thing to Pokemon Black and White. Oh, I'm looking forward to it too. I feel like it's going to be like, I feel like it's going to have like the Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild treatment in a way. So the Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, when it came out, it released both on the Switch, as its first party title for the Switch, but it also came out on the Wii U, so the game was never actually a 100% Switch game, where Tears of the Kingdom was. But I feel like they're 100% going to release a an updated version of I feel like they're going to 100% release an updated version of The Legends of Breath of the Wild for the next console. I don't see why not, because apparently that's how they've been showing off the new console in a way, using that game, which is fair, because that game is absolutely spastic. They need to bring out Pokemon Knife and Gun. Basically, you just need to play ROM hacks of Pokemon games, because there's Pokemon Clover. There is a Gumdrop. There's a there's a droplet of water, and what's it called again? I forget what the actual name of it is. Yeah, I forget that. I think it's called. I think the actual Pokemon's name is like Tearclock. Yeah, I was meant to mute. I missed the mute when I coughed. Sorry about that. Yeah, and like the cry of that Pokemon, it's like sound of water dropping and then like a gun shooting, and I'm like, this is wild. 1 second. Aurelius, my prediction, my hopes for Pokemon ZA is that they don't reutilize Pokemon X and Y trailer cutscenes in the game. When they first announced the Pokemon Legends ZA, the cutscene that shows off that announced Sylveon, like in the sense of the game, was the exact same, where the actual fight battle with it was exactly the same as the introduction of Sylveon in Pokemon X and Y. It was the exact same cutscene with the battle movement for it, and the Pokemon battle. I was not the one who noticed this. It was a mate of mine that I asked him about what he thought of the trailer. Sorry, they thought of the trailer. And they straight up just said, yeah, no, it's pretty much. That was the one thing they brought up with. They go, the rest of it though looked cool, but utilizing that. I'm hoping it continues along the lines of what Pokemon Legends Arceus did, but with improvement. I don't feel like it would be good to have it as a full open, like straight open world, like Scarlet and Violet. I feel like having multiple large areas like Pokemon Legend Arceus had, I feel like that would be more predominant. Like I feel like it would just be a lot better with it. I feel like that Luminous City, is it Luminous City? Was that the Colorless region? The one that's based off, the one that's meant to be based off Paris. I feel like if they had it as a very large city, but being able to still have fast travel to an extent to go to certain areas, like having it so like, oh, if you wanted to go out to the east, west, north, and south, for say, you had to go to that certain part of the city, and yes, at least having some sort of fast travel with it. They could potentially make it open world, but if like having it or even having it as the map, so the whole map is open. I'd love it to have like more having ways to actually get shiny legendaries in it. So yeah. Which Pokemon game would I recommend for beginners? All the newer Pokemon games are a lot easier than the previous. We've got Pokemon Sword and Shield's not too bad. Scarlet and Violet isn't too bad, but it can be a bit confronting because of it. Because of the way the game, because it is a big open world game. You also have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Though it's not a traditional Pokemon game, which is still pretty cool. It is like it's a remake in a sense of Pokemon Yellow, which came out in the Game Boy Color many years ago. Yeah, it's almost getting to the point of almost 20 years ago. And that too, Aurelius, yes, that too. I did mention about that. We'll talk. Luke and I, or auto in car salesperson, him and I were talking about it the last time I was there. That's true too, but no, I'm only Aurelius. I'm recommending Switch games for it because I know he has a Switch. I don't know if he has anything else to be able to play any of the other games, and if I did, I'd I'd recommend something else. I'd recommend ways to getting it to be able to play the games. I want to play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I can lend you my copy of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu if you want to play it. Just Facebook, if you do, make sure you wear your straps or your controller thing, just to be safe. And make sure to see if you can have both of them, because you can actually play two players in the game, and it actually makes it a lot easier to catch Pokemon in it. Because say with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, how it works, the game doesn't actually have wild encounters. All the Pokemon are accessible from just running around the world. The other thing with it is you can fight trainers in it and whatnot, and it does have co-op in a way. The best part about the interesting part about with the co-op in it, it does what's the word? It allows that if you both throw the balls at the exact same time properly, it will 100%. It will give like a higher chance and more experience of catching. So I was there actually playing the game. I was actually using so with the Switch with the Joy-Con controllers, it came with like a connection thing that allow you to house two of the controls. Because like when I first got the Switch, I didn't buy a Pro controller for quite a while. I used the Joy-Cons for a bit. I got the Pro controller when the Joy-Cons started getting a bit icky. Very props, that's sick. I haven't seen him around coming in here for a while. Honestly, you never actually really played Ash. So Pokemon, the original Pokemon game, so Pokemon Red and Blue, was you played in Pokemon Red, your trainer that you actually played was Red, and in Pokemon Blue your trainer was, technically their name was Blue, because that's who they originally were. Ash came in technically in with Pokemon Yellow, which was like, back in those days, Pokemon Yellow was basically the DLC story for the Pokemon games, because that's how they did things with Pokemon back in the day. So like say with the next generation being Pokemon Gold and Silver, we had Pokemon Crystal as the next game that came out a year later, and it just had a bit of a different story, and the game was still pretty cool. So in a sense, you never really played Ash in the games. Ash was mainly the anime exclusive character. Technically, you just play a 10-year-old child in the game, that's about it. Though I believe in the newer games, they seem to be old. I think they seem to be like older people, like a little bit older, being like 13, 14-year-olds, something like that. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Facebook, going back to Plop 8. I've spoken with him a little bit recently, but I haven't had it. He hasn't. I think he popped in a little while, like not long ago. But outside of that, I haven't actually seen him come for a while now. I think he's just been a bit busy. So in each game, you start with one of the three starters within the Pokemon games. There have always been either a fire starter, water starter, or a grass starter, and you get to pick one of the three to start with, which then you can't. It's only been like recent games I think you're able to actually obtain the starters other ways, which normally if you did, the only way to get them is from someone else to trade them. But previously it used to be now in the new games, like in the current game, you're able to actually get the other starters within the DLC content. But yeah, no, you pick one of those three starters, and that is your first Pokemon companion that you will get. Because technically, you're not allowed to go into grass on your own. Because wild Pokemon are in the grass, and wild Pokemon will hurt you. Where's me trophy? Be careful doing it. I don't want to kill the other one, so I might still use the gun. That's all good, Luke. So yeah, so I'd recommend either. So you got the Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. I reckon they're pretty self-explanatory. They're pretty easy to slowly go through and play the game. Sword and Shield's not too bad. It does expand into 3D aspects of the game, and it does get a little bit harder in a sense, so you can get lost just playing it. And then Scarlet and Violet's very like I'd say it's still, there are all three games aren't too hard to play. They're not hard to get through, but for someone who is a beginner, it can be hard. Though just playing through the stories and stuff, it's the game. They're not hard. They're not made to be hard games at all. There's nothing in it that is going to make you be like, oh shit, what do I do? I'm stuck. I'm going to be here for I don't know what to do or whatever. Like, it's not too bad. There's information everywhere. Both the games do well. Well, the newer games do well with explaining things. I feel like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, with the whole aspect of like you being able to it all being based within a school, and there's an actual school, and you can join classes within it that do teach you about Pokemon battles, teach you about typings, teach you about other bits and bobs and stuff. Like it is pretty good and pretty cool for it. Sword and Shield, I can't remember what they had in that. It's been a while. I've already played, even though I've played through. I've played through this. Thankfully, I've played through it twice because I started playing Pokemon. I've played a bit of Pokemon Sword in it. I know. So, to be honest, certain games, certain games do, some games no. There's certain games I've played that I can't I don't get level-headed from like there's some games that are just absolutely just can get really annoying just playing them, but it is what it is with it. Hey Nugs, how's it going? What's doing? Slowly going through farming. So far we've farmed I've almost farmed half a million bolts since like 20. I started like 20 past 7, and I'm just doing the same thing. I went through a speed run and had a look to see what they did for the fastest way to getting bolts, because they do it to get all the bolts to get the gold weapons. I've got enough to buy all of them at the moment, but I'm pushing towards to get the trophy for obtaining 1 million bolts, which I'm hoping I'm not too far off. I'll have to get off soon. I'll have to stop streaming soon. But yeah, I know Nug's very committed. How are you? What are you getting up to? I've done all of that. Yeah, the Devastator just like shoots everything everywhere. Yeah, but there. You poor bloke. Nah, it's mad that you've been playing heaps of Sparking Zero. I'm still debating about potentially getting it, but haven't decided. I'm still undecided with it. Like my mate's like, "Oh, get it, blah blah blah," and I'm like, I was looking at I was actually looking at getting it, and then I'm like, I'm buying a ticket for Knotfest next year, which I've already got, and getting what's called. So I bought at the same time. I've also brought Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and I'm like, maybe not, because it's the same with the extent with the two. I also bought Super Mario Party. I also bought Super Mario Party Jamboree, which I was thinking about streaming. I didn't realize I had a what's called like a single player mode thing in it, which I've already started. Could start again, but that's all good. I'm happy to just play that, but that game on my own, at the time being. I have enjoyed a little bit of it. Also, need to get back and finish Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Not Tears of the Kingdom, sorry, Echoes of Wisdom, because I haven't finished it yet. I've been slacking off doing that stream. So I was actually I was contemplating about, because I've got not next week, but the week after, we've got because I've got Melbourne Cup weekend coming up. I take the Monday off for work. I'll at work and just have have a 4-day weekend. So I was probably going to utilize that weekend with potentially either the Sunday during the day or possibly the Monday, and just sit there and just finish the story and just play through and finish the story of the Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I don't think I'm gonna 100% it, but it'll just be easy, probably not to. Early bird tickets. The early bird tickets came out Monday. Yesterday at like 11 o'clock. You sign up for it. You can get earlier, which is like 9 AM, but you need like a password. I think there are people that actually pay for it. Nugs, what do you have Sparking Zero on? That is the question. Because if I do get it, I'm going to be getting it on PS5, because I've got a couple of friends that have got it on PS5, so it'll be, so then I could do that too. You got to understand, yeah. We won't be able to, because Bandai is, no, there's no crossplay in the game. Bandai Namco, they don't. They don't do crossplay. Hey, Relics is still here. Hey. Yeah, they got issues with crossplay. They don't like it. I don't understand why, but I feel like it's more of a. I'm just gonna say it in this sense, yeah. They're saving money. It probably costs them more to be able to run the servers for all that sort of shit. I have not actually seen the new Transformers movie that come out. I've heard mixed reviews. I will probably wait until it's like out on a streaming service and then watch it, which will probably be in like 2 years. Ghostfrifer, what's with that face? Have you watched the Transformers 1 movie? Did you not like it? Hey, we're at 500,000 volts, that's sick. Early bird tickets, yeah, I've got an early bird ticket on Monday. Because when Notfest is announced, there's like a full sign-up thing for it. Sorry, you'll probably be able to get a ticket. I don't think it'll sell out that quick. As long as you can buy one. I doubt Notfest has got like well, I know it will probably sell out, but I don't see Notfest having like, for example, the whole interest of like the Formula 1 with it, like what the Formula 1's like. Because I actually tried to get tickets for the Formula 1 next year. My god, the website like broke for the ballot tickets that I tried to go for, which is bad. You're laying on the couch because you can't follow Connie, but that's fair. That is fair. So wait, what are you? So you're watching? I really say you watching on your phone. There's a lot of people that watch this via their. I feel like I'll have a lot of people who watch via mobile than like say see a computer or something or not. No, I'm watching you on the TV. Ah, that's pretty cool. And you're scrolling around the phone. Nah, that's mad. hoping I'm getting closer. I'm getting very close to potentially getting everything that I need. Oh, I went too far in. I would have fixed that. I wouldn't be able to, I'd probably just say I wouldn't be able to help you out with the TCG stuff. I don't know too much about it. But I hope for the best and you'll get through it. That's mad. That's awesome, Luke. Some self-care is always good. It's easy as long as you go, yeah. I'll believe that for anything, except for Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't do Yu-Gi-Oh! decks there. Apparently Yu-Gi-Oh! From what I've lost heard, is like straight up just like the decks that are out now in there is like I'm going to pull a card. I got luck, I got this, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna get this card out, that card out, and I'm gonna beat you in the first turn. That's apparently what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is at the moment, from what I've heard. Yeah, just looking at a couple things within the game, because like with spendings and the fact I've done the game twice, I've gone through the game twice, bought some stuff bolts and that. I think I still need about around 250,000, around another 250,000 bolts to actually get the trophy that I'm looking at. Possibly, I might be lucky, it might be less, but we'll see what happens. I thought my mate's hit monster killed 5 monsters and won in 1 round. Dude, that sucks. I feel like the new series of Yu-Gi-Oh! How what's happened, how the decks are and how the games are, they're just like, it's straight up just that. So I've actually had a chat about stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! With so one of, with Exit, because I know Exit IRL, likewise with Facebook here, one of our mates that, I've met through them, he knows a bit about, like, with stuff with Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that, and him and I were having a chat about it, and he goes, yeah, pretty much the whole thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is 1 turn, everyone just does everything in, like, 1 turn, and that's it. I'm like, oh, that's wild. Like, why is that even allowed? It just sounds boring now. but I'll never dislike the actual anime. I'd always, I reckon the first series is great, and I reckon GX is really well done too. After that, I don't know because I've never watched any of the other Yu-Gi-Oh series stuff, or the Yu-Gi-Oh series and all that. It reminds me of a Big Daddy playing with the kid. Are you talking about like is that like, are you talking about a Bioshock? Is that a Bioshock reference in a way? They get the card that says I win. Yeah, it's fair, it's fair. Oh. Adam Sandler, all that. Yeah, that, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know what you're on about. Sorry, it's a similar concept. Bioshock's kind of similar concept to the Adam Sandler movie, in a way. What else there? Talking about old school animes. Who here watched Zoids when they were growing up? Why do you win? Because I win. Well, there it is. We got Bolt Collector. That was well worth 3 hours, like just over 3 hours. But so I guess Thursdays is going to be a new game. I might have to check. I might have to. I do have a thumbnail for it. I might have to change the game around. I think. If not, I have to then work out what trophy I have to get if I've muddled up anything. But if I haven't, it should be going back here and grabbing all the gold weapons would give me the what's it give me everything? And Liger Zero. What else? You had? Oh, you had the Shield Liger, which then that was different. That was based apparently in the same universe. Then there was another one with Liger. I never actually watched it. It was only in Japanese. I know a little bit with it because we got 2 of the gold weapons. Bizarre. Hey, the gold bombs. Let's see, what do the gold bombs do again? Are they explode and give like a... Okay. What did this do again? The gold... Oh. That's not pyro. That looks like poison. And landmines actually turn into that. Blue wolf, the freaky, and the monkey, the turtle. Oh yeah, this like will change this so it rebounded. Yes. The morpho returns. I can't remember what this done. Does it just changed how quickly it morphs people? Blow of Doom, yeah, I remember this. Can't remember their names and their flying ones. Oh my god, these dudes are like almost bigger than me. Bigger than Ratchet, but what's the golden decoys do? Oh, wow! Was not expecting that. I don't think because I said I've never actually got the trophies in this and collect all gold weapons, but that's pretty cool for a decoy. We got Ratchet, King of Midas. Uh-oh. So I got Sketchbook, so I got that one. Watch the hilarious TV commercials for Ratchet and Clank. There was it. What?
That is Corey. He's helping us with our inflatable decoy test for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man.
The inflatable decoy, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
What? What? That was a thing? I think I know this one.
Okay, Pete here is going to try to hit, hold on, that target with the Devastator, a rocket launcher designed for Ratchet and Clank. Oh, man! Oh!
The Devastator, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
I didn't even know that.
That
I've
is
seen
the
that one. This I don't know.
And that, of course, is Jerry. The morph array is used in Ratchet and Clank to turn your enemies into
Quality
chickens.
of the ads, though.
Before you do that, just explain to me how it's gonna work.
Oh, it worked. Jerry's a chicken. Are you sure we can turn him back?
Jerry?
The Morph Array, one of 36 weapons and gadgets not fit for this world. Rated T for teen.
When ads were good, yes, I believe that. This is priceless. I like that. That was a good watch. Oh, alright, let's wait this out. I need to work out what trophy I don't actually have. So at the million bolts. Done that. Use the sand mouse to destroy all the tanks. I think I've got that one. Yep. I did that. Turn a tank into a chicken. I know I did that. Is there a way to look at trophy collection of Ratchet and Clank 97? Oh, that's what it is. It's all good. I worked it out. I would have remembered, like, I would have been like, wait a minute, what do I need? I never bought my, never bought the health upgrade. So yeah, I think Thursday is Ratchet and Clank 2, not Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando starting. I'm actually quite excited because of Strafe, and that's it. That game was so much. That game was built different compared to this. Hi. Wait, can we? Do I have to go around level to get? Do I have to go through the whole level to get that? That is wild. I thought the platform was going to come down. Oh well, wait. It's fine with the Rhino. I can just go through it pretty easily with it. Yeah, I basically spent 100, over 100,000 bolts just on the. Oops. Yeah, we spent 100,000 bolts just on the just to go through to get everything in. What's it like?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Let's go the other stuff. So it was like, yeah, it's just heaps. We're saying love hearts and such. I don't even know how that works. This game is released and everything. Yes, this is very true. And they're shooting it out. I don't think I need to shoot it anymore. I Wait, how did I get through there? Yeah, that. That's me, Sons. What? Which is you? What, the... Are you talking about the guy selling the stretched out dude in the, what's it called, selling items? You're talking about, where are we? Talking about this dude.
Hi there, Fuzzball. I got some great bargains for you today. I got some great... Hi there, Fuzzball.
I don't know how to do it. There's using the PDA and doing that. There's ways to like straight up just consistently jump. Yeah, the game's just got some. This game's got some weird mechanic, like weird shit in it that I don't think a lot of people know about, like that picked up from just speed running and that. Like the whole move, there's like a whole movement thing in it, like where that's not even the fastest movement. But these dudes, oh, the love heart. Okay. I'm there. Oh my god, I thought you're talking about this dude.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
The stretched out dude.
I
The
got some
PDA.
great bargains for you today.
Another heart to seek. Hey, it's a can of drink. Or no, take whatever it's called. I want to know what the bargains are. Here you go, Gadget Master Trophy. We have I have completed Ratchet and Clank 1 for trophies. Now I have 8 lives, or 8 bits of heart. Wait, what time is it? It's 11. Where was I actually up to in this? So okay, so I was going Elbow 3. I had to go to that. No, I'm not gonna do it. If I was further in, it was like only a couple things. Show me your where's Gypsy Woman. What?
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Where's do you want to see? Zap zap. Zap zap. Where does this actually take you? Why would I want to do that? I could just... into the rocket. That's mad. So that's all the gold weapons. Okay, so the drone device, which I completely forgot about existed, the Walloper. This thing's cool. Yeah, apparently the movement to do with this and going forward, there's a way to get like full momentum with it when you can just jump heaps. I don't understand how it works or anything. But yeah, no, I think it's a good. That's a good point of stopping. I will be updating my. I'll be updating this to part 7. I'm actually gonna take it. I can actually change the stream to finale. Huzzah. Show me your wares, Gypsy Woman. I will look. What do you mean? What are you looking at? What wares do you want? Oh my god, now I know what you're on about. Well, I need to watch Borat again. It's been a long time. Sorry about that. Alright. 3 in a row, let's go. What do we do 3 in a row? Huzzah. Alright. This actually changed it. I've changed the name to Finale, which is sick. Alright. So we're going to start off with shouts. I know I hit the like goal eventually, but that was fine. We'll start off with, I know Perth and Jim came by. I want to remove the pin message. Shouts to Facebreak, popping in. That was sick. Relius, also love you, mate. Facebreak. Relius, I love having you. It's always a good laugh, having a laugh. Facebreak's a demon tonight, so everyone watch out. He'll get on his bad side. He'll reveal your search history to the world. Shouts to Luke for dropping in. Perth and Jim coming back. Aurelius being it for like the whole night, a bit back and forth. Shouts to Drake for popping in. Always lovely having a dude come by, even if it's only for a little while. Shouts to Nugs popping in towards the end. I love having a good chat with all you boys tonight. Thank you for coming by, helping me out, going through with collecting collecting all the bolts within this game to get in the trophy. Like, I was very ecstatic by it. It just helped. It helped out, made it easier. I know, like, I think like the first hour of doing it, I was like quiet in a sense. I think like in the first half hour, 45 minutes, Jim came by, but outside of that, I was talking to me, myself, and I, because I was watching my own stream, talking to myself. Nah, but I don't mind. It was good. It was good. But yeah, no, I'm actually ecstatic. Like, I don't know how long it took me to do the Ratchet and Clank thing. Like, cause I'd say because did a few times, it was a bit. Yeah. I did Nugs Thursday, Ratchet and Clank 2 Gone Commando. We're starting that Thursday night. I'm gonna try and get it a little bit earlier, in a sense, like maybe 6:30 or 6:45. We'll see how my time goes and what happens. But yeah, I know, dude, it has been fun. I'm definitely pumped for Thursday. I really enjoy playing the Ratchet and Clank games again. We'll slowly get through all of them and get the platinum trophy. I don't know if there's one any harder than this one, or not harder, as it says, sorry, lengthy or whatever, but we will get there. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it for tonight. I'm not gonna go raid anyone or anything. I do sometimes, but not always. Actually, I could have a look, see if there's anyone on. Do I have anyone on? That comes up. There's a person. There's someone. No, they're not live anymore. They're not live. How do we? I want to open my thing to see. Wait. Why is it saying that person's live, but they're not actually live? It's like, Dora, Relish, apparently you're streaming at the moment. I know for a fact you apparently are sitting on your couch, unless unless you are doing it's come up and it's telling you you're doing a different stream. And I was just having a laugh with it. It looked funny. Oh, well. I promise I'm not streaming. Oh no, I believe it. But you know, it's saying, it's like, I'm going on subscriptions, I'm like, oh no, this person's, I've got like these people streaming, and it's like, technically I do have one, actually technically I do have a person that is streaming right now. If anyone knows who Beacon of Nick is. Oh, he's playing, oh my god, I'm actually very shocked by it. The dude is streaming he's streaming the trading card shop simulator, yeah. But he has he's like doing the Pokemon edition. He's full streaming the Pokemon. Your YouTube subs is a little, yeah, I think so. I blame the browser I'm using. Yeah, he's playing like the freaking Pokemon, and no, I'm not gonna. I don't feel like raiding someone. We'll leave it for tonight. A bit tired. I want to get off. But yeah, no, shout out to everyone that was here tonight. We'll leave it there. Back Thursday for Back Thursday for starting Ratchet and Clank 2 going commando. Friday I won't be able to see properly, so there's no point in streaming. I'm gonna have blurry vision. I'm getting my left eye checked by a specialist. Hopefully it's nothing bad. We'll see what happens. I'll keep people posted. Saturday's plan is to play by myself. I will be streaming myself playing Call of Duty Zombies. I want to experience starting off by myself and whatnot, so I'm not even going to watch or see anything else of it. I've seen enough from the trailers, this, that, whatever. I do enjoy trying to work out what weapon is good, most likely a shotgun. But yeah, so Saturday I was going to start playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies. I will stream it playing from time to time, but I will not be, like, in a sense, not streaming it all the time. I will be playing it a lot, but I will stream the game myself playing it from time to time, maybe doing Easter eggs or just doing other stuff. In future may have it with a few people playing it. I'm not too sure. We'll see. We'll see how time will go. Sunday normal Harry Potter again. The following week, Tuesday, Thursday, most likely be with Ratchet and Clank. I do need to go back and play Mega Man X7 and finish it, which kind of don't want to, but I'll have to do it eventually, maybe in a month, or maybe when I have my work holidays, I might do it. Just have a day and just stream the rest of Mega Man X7 and then just do the whole of Mega Man X8 in one day, because I reckon I could probably do it in a day. They're not lengthy games. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll fix up my stream stuff for Thursday and put in the Call of Duty, which I might just put in as, like, say, a 1 o'clock start for the stream. But if I start earlier, I will just change. I'll just get on and change it, and then if people joining come, we'll see how we go. But thank you for everyone who's come by tonight and joined in, chatted, hung out. It was a sick night. I had a lot of fun and helped me through the grind. You'll have a good night and see you back on Thursday. Good night and goodbye.